MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tyler Wells gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane, and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
706.
The pitch. Wells is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triples. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Michael Wacha is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's right there, and that's the first out.
At
the plate now is Austin Hayes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. He gathers the throw. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. His career line against Wacha, he's a .333 hitter, and it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now one down with the bases empty, and up next will be Willie Adames. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 9 homers and the RBI count at 35. And there are the umpires assigned to this one, calling balls and strikes. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. Choi, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are out in. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready now is Yolmer Sanchez. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Freddie Galvis. His career line against Milwaukee. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed
0-1.
0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Diaz is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Orioles. Now the pitch. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Chop weakly to the left. And it's fouled away. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. His career line against Waka. He's 1 for 5. No balls and 1 strike. Waka has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Bouncer up the middle. Adames picks it up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Trey Mancini will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Striding in is Willie Adames. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Randy Arozarena. He doubled his last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next is
nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. But that'll go down as a 3-4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So stepping in is Yolmer Sanchez. Potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping in once again is Michael Brasso, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 is the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Ruiz has a play. 2 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is right there, one down. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Out in front of it, strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Stepping in next, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Austin Meadows is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Lau. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is grounded foul. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here is Willie Adames. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sanchez is up with it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
In now, Valaika. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Meadows moving back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Randy Arozarena. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is on the ground over to first. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ji-Man Choi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy
a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now into the box, Michael Brasso. No hits to this point. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Sanchez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in. Switch hitter Francisco Mejia, runner in scoring position with 2 count. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 1-0. In there. Now the throw. Behind the runner to second. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Cody Reed comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 21, Cody.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
And there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames breaks it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66. Tanner Scott.
Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Wow, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, as a former outfielder. You know that wall's coming close. What a terrific play.
It was a terrific play, and his teammates are going to love him for that. He gave up his body. He knew he was going to take a hit. He braced himself and was very athletic robbing that baseball.
Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like Diego Castillo.
Now pitching for number 63.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So
The center fielder, Austin.
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time.
Drives it to deep right field. Meadows moving back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Sean Armstrong will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And now the first pitch. Hard liner towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. The 0-1 offering.
Get down, 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hit. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mejia has it. Throw to first is in time, one down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pat Valaika, flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hot shot towards the hole, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Diego Castillo gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
2-seam ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious